Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video. We are talking all things foundations, and we're talking about the best foundations according to you. This is going to be a new series on my channel. You guys probably know I love a good series, okay? But I was thinking, like, I'm always here telling you guys what I feel like are the top products in certain categories, and you also know how much I love to involve you in my videos, and I thought it'd be fun to do a series category by category where I basically ask you what the top product is per category and I tell you guys all the top products that won. So this is going to be our first episode. According to you, these are the best foundations. Next up, we're going to do concealers. So we're going to kind of piggyback off of these videos one at a time. I will have the form for best concealers in the description box if you want to participate in the next video in the series. There were thousands of entries for this video and I went through every single one of them and tallied them up, and I have the top 10 foundations that you guys swear by. And actually there's more than 10 foundations because there's a couple place spots that had identical votes for it. I'm really excited about the lineup that I have in front of me. So let's start off with the foundation that's in 10th place, and that is, ta-da! This lovely friend right here. This is from Believe Beauty. It's the Skin Finish Foundation. You guys know how much I love this, so I was really happy to see that it ranked 10th in all the foundations that exist. Those of you who submitted foundations may have seen that on the form you could leave a little comment, so I'm going to read a couple of comments from you guys talking about the foundations that you personally chose. We're talking about the Believe Beauty Foundation. There were 17 votes for this foundation specifically, and Christina said, I have tried so many high-end foundations and then I found the Believe Beauty one. I can't believe how amazing it is for a drugstore foundation. I couldn't agree more. And then Nicole said, thank you for showing me this foundation. It's the best and so affordable. So I'm really glad that I was able to pass on the love of the Believe Beauty Foundation to you, Nicole. And truly, it is such a beautiful foundation. I stand by this one. There's a few foundations that like won or ranked that I'm not as familiar with, but this one I definitely am. And ironically, I'm actually wearing it on the skin right now. I filmed another video before filming this, so I'm actually wearing the Believe Beauty one today, which was perfect timing for this video. All right, so coming in at number 9, we have 18 votes for the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This made my heart flutter as well because this has been in my routine for years. So let's see what you guys had to say about this. Alexandra said, obviously only light to medium coverage, but can we talk about a real life smoothing and glowing filter for your skin? Absolutely stunning. Truly though, it always looks good. It looks good on its own. It looks good underneath makeup. I love this stuff. And then Lindsay said, couldn't live without it. It can be a primer, it's a sunscreen, it's a light coverage foundation, perfect for those quick everyday makeup looks. Thank you so much, Allie, for introducing me to this amazing product. You are so welcome. I'm so glad that I helped you discover this product. I think it's incredible as well. And I loved hearing your comments about these foundations. I think it makes it so fun to go through and hear why exactly these were your top picks. Number 8, we had 19 votes for this right here, which is another one of my favorites, so I'm really excited. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. So Caitlin was one of the 19 people who submitted this as her favorite foundation, and she said, I know it's not really a foundation, but I love this tinted moisturizer as my foundation. I'm one of those people who don't like foundation and picky about my tinted moisturizers, but I love this tinted moisturizer and I learned about it from you, which I'm so excited about. Thank you so much. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup, and that is usually what I look for. So thank you for introducing me to this tinted moisturizer. It has changed my makeup game. Caitlin, again, very happy that we both enjoy this product the same. I love this as well. I love how lightweight it is. So Jess said, I'm newer to makeup, so heavy foundation is still pretty intimidating to me. Through watching your videos, I've learned pretty much all I know about makeup, and I decided to get this tinted moisturizer you recommended. I absolutely fell in love with it and how natural it is. You're the best, Allie. Thank you so much. You're the best, Jess. I'm really, really excited that you fell in love with this as well. It really makes me so happy that the foundations that I've recommended, if you guys go pick it up, it's fun to see it work for multiple people. Like, it's fun to see that you guys enjoy the same foundations that I do. So thank you guys for submitting. So that was the 8th product. Let's move on to number 7. We actually have two products that tied in 7th place. First up, we have this right here from Rare Beauty. The official name of this is the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. I really love this one as well. Rachel said that this is the only foundation I've used since I tried it. I love how it works perfectly for both full glam or no makeup. Nothing else like it. Love you, Allie. Love you too, Rachel. I really do agree with that. This is a very buildable formula. You can sheer it out or you can build it up for more full coverage glam. So I do think that's great about this formula. Taylor said, my skin over the last year has went from being super oily to normal to dry, and this foundation has looked just as good on both skin types. I love how I can do it straight on my face without pumping it onto my hand, and how you can customize the coverage because it is so buildable without being cakey. It wears beautifully as well and just looks like skin. Selena was really onto something. I really love the applicator on this as well, like Taylor mentioned. It's got a nice little doe foot, so it really is easy to apply and just dot all over the face. So that is the first product in 7th place. The second one that tied with it with 20 votes, I forgot to mention that, they both had 20 votes, is this right here. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, a classic for so many of us. Ashley said, medium to full coverage, natural finish, SPF, skin-loving ingredients. What more could you want? I love that so much. And Brooke said, it lasts forever on my oily skin without looking cakey. So I know this one is loved by so many people, and it really is a nice CC cream with great coverage. So these two are the 7th place picks. We actually have two foundations that tied in 6th place as well. Each of these had 21 votes. So you'll see how close these are, like literally 1 vote off of the Rare Beauty and the IT Cosmetics. But they did each receive 1 more vote, so that put them both in 6th place. The first one is this right here, the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. So one of the submissions was from Hannah. She said it was her wedding foundation. Medium coverage and glowy, but not too glowy. I wanted to share that comment because if somebody picks something as a wedding foundation, you know it's good, right? And this actually is beautiful. It's one of my favorites too. It wears beautifully on me. So I'm so glad that so many of you guys enjoy that as well. And obviously it's good enough to be Hannah's wedding foundation, so that really tells you something. So the second product is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't gotten too much use out of this because the color I bought is a little off, so I need to go back and pick up another one, and you guys are convincing me that I need to add some more foundations into my life. So Esme says this somehow manages to give beautiful full-ish coverage and a skin-like soft, seamless finish. So that sounds really nice, like something that's going to give you almost full coverage but still look like skin. And Allison says, wears great whether my face is oily or a little drier than usual. Natural but beautiful. Love it, in all caps. So there you have it, folks. In 6th place, these two, NARS Sheer Glow and Dior Backstage Face and Body. Number 5 is actually one that I don't have a physical version of, so I will pop up a picture right here. Number 5 had 25 votes, and it's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This was actually my wedding day foundation, and I need to go back and revisit it and try it out again and see how it worked for me. Back then, I noticed that it started to make me break out on my forehead, but I have a much better skincare routine now, so I'd be curious to know if it would still work for me. So let's read some of your comments about the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Hope said, I love this product because it looks natural, but enough to cover my acne scarring and slight redness. It's not cakey and the formula applies great on my oily skin. So that actually sold me. You guys are selling me on the foundations that I've already tried before because I'm somebody who struggles with acne scarring and redness as well. So I love when a foundation evens that out, and it sounds like that's what it does for Hope. And then Amber said, it works well on the redness and texture on my skin and it wears all day. So you'll notice a theme between Hope and Amber's comments about the Too Faced Born This Way. They both seem to have redness, and so this foundation is their go-to to cover that, and it seems to wear really well on both of them. In 4th place, this is also something that I don't have. I used to have it and recently decluttered it because it was expired. I've been meaning to pick up a new bottle, but I can't figure out what shade I am. For some reason, the shades are really confusing for me in this foundation, so again, we'll put a picture right here. So number 4, 27 of you guys said the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation is your all-time favorite, and Dominique said it's pricey, but it looks so natural on the skin, yet gives enough coverage. I love it. And then Gaia said, my holy grail, my first high-end foundation. Been using it for over 5 years. Regardless of all the other foundations in my collection, I will always go back to it because I know it won't fail me and I will look flawless, period. By the way, love you. Love you too, Gaia. Thank you so much for your comment and your submission. Clearly a foundation is trustworthy if you can wear it for 5 years straight and keep going back to it. That's when you know it really works, right? So that one was number 4. Something I also wanted to mention, I love how there's seriously a really good mix between drugstore and high-end in this list, and not really in that order, right? Like it's not high-end at the top, drugstore at the end. They're kind of mixed in, which I really loved because that's how I am personally. A good foundation is a good foundation. That's all we're looking for, right? I don't care if I have to spend 60 something dollars on it, like the Armani one. If it's good, I will. But also, if there's something that's $5 and it's good, then that's amazing too, you know? All right, so we're coming down to the top 3. In third place, this made me happy because I love this foundation. In third place, 34 of you guys said that the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation was what you consider to be the best foundation out there. Sophia said, it's not drying, heavy, flaky, or too matte. Perfect amount of dewy and perfect coverage for me. It also looks great throughout the day. I have to agree, this wears really, really well on me too. So I'm glad that Sophia thought the same thing. Christian said, love that this doesn't break me out, plus it has a flexible finish that works for my combo and oily skin. That's so true. I really do feel like this foundation like balances throughout the day. It really does have a flexible finish. I liked how you worded that, Christian. And then Adriana said, it's so smoothing and never looks cakey. Such a great natural skin-like finish, but has amazing coverage. So there you go, folks. Straight from your peers, that's how people feel about the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. It truly is one of the best out there and so affordable. And it's in third place out of all of the foundations out there. That really goes to show you, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get something incredible. All right, you guys, number 2. Listen, the number 1 and number 2 foundations literally could be considered as tied because they were literally 1 vote off of each other. So coming in second place with 82 votes is this right here. Ta-da! The trusty Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Tint Long to New and Transferable. Iconic, let's be honest. Let's read what you guys had to say about this. So Louisa, whose comment I randomly clicked on, by the way, and she's a friend of mine, so shout out to Louisa. She was roommates with my sister actually in college, and she's from New Zealand, and she's just the sweetest person in the world. So I was so happy that I came across your submission, Louisa. And Louisa said, I'm a flight attendant, and this is the only foundation that lasts the entire time I'm flying. It also helps to keep my skin hydrated, and I don't look so tired at the end of the day when in the inside I'm gone. That's really cute. If this lasts on a flight, what can't it do, right? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? Like for some reason, when I fly on an airplane, if I'm wearing makeup, it completely melts off of my face. And even if I'm not wearing makeup, my skin completely changes. So the fact that this lasts through a flight, that's really saying something. So next up, we have a comment from Candace, and she said, it's a classic for a reason. I love it. I've owned many other brands that come and go, but I will always have this one in my makeup drawer. That's me too. Like I feel like so many of us always keep a bottle of the Double Wear just in case, because you just never know when you'll need it. Jessica said, this is the foundation that I go to when I want a worry-free day. It isn't heavy on the skin, in my opinion. It helps control my oils. It does not transfer. I haven't come across any other foundation that doesn't transfer. This just makes my skin look fantastic, and I feel great when wearing it. Jessica, you're selling me on this foundation, and I already know I love it. But I really loved how she said she reaches for this when she wants a worry-free day. That truly is what this foundation does for me as well. I can put this on and I know it's literally gonna last the entire day and look incredible for hours. It's insane. Last but not least, Megan said, perfect coverage, stays in place, doesn't melt in the humidity of Central Florida. That comment stuck out to me as well, because if this survives in the humidity of Florida and on a flight, truly, what can't it do? So, number 2, my friends, Estee Lauder Double Wear. So last but not least, number 1 with 83 votes. Just 1 vote above the Estee Lauder Double Wear is this one. You guys said that the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear is the number 1 foundation, according to you. Lacey said, it always makes me look so smooth, doesn't settle into fine lines, and lasts all day. Beautiful coverage, and it's affordable. Couldn't ask for more. I love that too about this. It's so affordable and really amazing. Stephanie said, after trying tons of foundation over the years, I'm 41, this is the only one I keep coming back to. It works on my combination skin, both my dry and oily places. Whether it's in winter or summer, it gives natural, light to medium coverage that never cakes on me or looks masky. Not to mention the color range is wonderful. Love, love it. I love all these comments. Like, truly, it's so fun to see your personal reviews on these things. So I hope you guys are enjoying hearing what people have to say about these foundations. Jennifer said, this foundation outshines all the high-end foundations I have ever tried. Mic drop. Need Jennifer say more. I'm truly like sold on all these foundations, and I truly love so many of them. Last but not least, Jordan said, this foundation has been my go-to for years. No flashback, amazing coverage, finish, and wear time. It's perfect in every way. Love you, Allie. Love you too, Jordan. I have to agree, this really does photograph beautifully, it wears beautifully, and the thing that I've noticed over and over in videos is how many people say they love this foundation. So similar to the Estee Lauder Double Wear, this one tends to work across all different skin types, and it's just really cool to see a foundation work for so many people. So this is the number one, friends. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed going through all of your submissions and letting you guys vote for the best foundations out there. I hope that this was helpful to any of you guys who are looking for a new foundation to add to your collection. Hopefully this helped you kind of narrow it down to the things that the majority of people are really enjoying. I can't wait to continue this series. So again, next up we're going to do concealer. So be sure to enter what you feel like is the best concealer of all time in the Google form in the description box. Of course, there were a lot of foundations that I talked about today, so I will be sure to have them all linked in the description box for you guys in case you want to check them out for yourselves. That was so fun. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed that. And thank you so much to everybody who submitted a foundation. There were thousands and thousands of entries, and it was so fun to read through all of your favorite foundations. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll get a notification every single time I post. Thanks again to everybody who helped me out this video. I enjoyed that thoroughly, and I can't wait to see what your top picks are in every other category. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.